This is where the clubs are. There's an underground club. There's a above ground club. It's called Paparazzi and Vedev. So people wait in line. They have a face control, which means they have a guard in the front who checks to see who's going up there. Lots of beautiful boutique shops who have websites as well now. On the bottom right over there, you can see some lights flashing. People are in the standing on the balcony. That was Kong. I was supposed to go there, but they said it was closed at 2 a.m. Currently, it's around 4 a.m. This is Abovyan Street, and Abovyan Street is known for being the most hip, most expensive stores. Pretty much anything, most. From this store, you could go straight down, and you could get to Haraparak, which is the main square. I'm gonna walk down there so you guys could see how this place looks at nighttime. And in order to go to Kong, you got to go through carpets, and that's pretty much it. I wish I could go in or known about the fact that it closes at 2 a.m. There's a new building. This is the Ambassador Hotel. This is where Kim K stayed when she came to Armenia, I think twice. They have all sorts of ATMs here that allow you to pay for all sorts of bills, plus make wagers for games. So sports betting is legal in Armenia. It's a very beautiful hotel, and it's very expensive to stay here. I think it's like minimum price is $300 a night. Bostan Restaurant, Tsirani. These are some of the old structures that date back from 1900s, and I really like the design that they have. Biblos Bank, a hotel in the back. You see Saint Bogota on the right side, which is Northern Street. They have underground malls, they have above ground malls, lots of eateries, lots of hamburger joints, and very expensive brands have their products represented here. Burberry has it, I believe, Hugo Boss, and a few other ones. There's Yum Yum Donuts here, which is amazing. You don't get to see this in California that much, but they have it here. Lots of brand new buildings are on the right side, and all of them are condos and very expensive because the location. There's construction happening here on the left side. So what they do is they retrofit the inside and keep the facade that's outside. I think it's a law I think it's an Armenian law that you cannot change the outside of these historic buildings. So the inside may be all modern, but the outside looks like from the 1900s. But it's so beautiful that you don't think anything. This is Adam and Abovyan Street. I love Adam Street. If you go all the way to the right, they have a beautiful park. Lots of eateries again. All sorts of good stuff. Jazve is a very famous Armenian coffee house. It's like the Starbucks of Armenia. There's nobody on the street. This is one of my favorite things to do, is to walk around and enjoy the city for myself without any separate additional conversations happening in the back. You just remember the nostalgic moments that you've had throughout the years that you've been visiting it back, and all the different tourist places that you could go and visit, and a lot of historic sites and beautiful, beautiful parts of the country. You could also rent a car and drive to those places, but it's better to have a guide. There's above that restaurant, there's another restaurant which has outdoor seating, and some of the outdoor seating is actually in bubbles, so you don't get to feel the cold weather in the outside area. So currently we're on Abovyan, and this is the Hraparak of Armenia, or let's call it Times Square, or the big area where everybody gathers when there's having any sort of big meetings. And there's a museum on the left, I think, which is a National History Museum. Yeah. There are fountains that sing and dance with the music of all sorts of famous singers. I just enjoy walking around Armenia because they don't allow people to carry guns unless you are some sort of deputy. The police don't even have guns. So it's a very safe area. So you could tell your kids, hey, go do whatever you want. You won't feel uncomfortable allowing them to go to the city alone and just enjoying themselves. I'm going to go to this area so you can see some of the artifacts that are part of our rich history, ranging over 2,000 years at least, and more from there. We have lots of cross stones, or khachkars, which are designed to represent the cross and Jesus and all parts of Armenia. And it's extremely cold. It's 4 degrees Celsius currently. So my hands are really cold holding up the camera, but I want you guys to see all the good stuff that we have to offer. You should come and visit and make this place a tourist-friendly zone again, right after the war that we unfortunately lost most of that right side area due to the fact that these people had so much weaponry and drones and all sorts of new technologies. Either way, the country of Armenia is still going to prosper. They will have elections in the upcoming months. This is where the Prime Minister's office is, and he pretty much rules the country. We do have a president as well, but I don't know what his role is, even though I don't think he has any roles, but they give him some sort of a, nominal role. I don't know what that is though. One of my all-time favorite things to do in the city of Yerevan is to walk alone in the night sky, the night cities. The city is such a woke place that you could enjoy yourself so much by looking at the beautiful architecture that they have. And just like behind me, this is the Times Square, or we call it Hraparak, and lots of people have gathered here to elect new people. They've gathered here to sing and dance. Armin van Buren was here once to play, DJ. System of a Down have been here to play their music. I mean, it's such a humongous place that a lot of people kind of worship this place, and it's my favorite place of the city because it also is right next to Abovyan Boulevard, or Abovyan Street, which for me is the best street of Yerevan and maybe Armenia combined. It's beautiful, lots of shops, hotels, restaurants, and it's right next to the main hall. That's the reason I love this place so much. So there's all sorts of small cars and trucks that are parked on the sides of these streets. I wonder if they pay any fees to be permanently parked here, but there's a bunch of them. And this one in particular is very famous because It's been on so many Instagram pages. It's like a tiny, like a beetle, and it has all sorts of refrigerator magnets and other products. I mean, look how beautiful this place is. Diamond restaurant, music hall. The way the architecture is created is just amazing. Got us another Armenian brand name. You can see one of their branches in Glendale, California, right off of Brand. They have another one all over the city, actually. So they sell all sorts of Armenian products, food, and all sorts of stuff. So there's a gallery here. I didn't know that. I love going inside of these buildings just to see how the architect designed it. Armenians are known for loving and adoring brands from the foreign countries, and Adidas is no exception. Nike, Fila, Puma, they love wearing sports outfits, especially in the black colors. You know what's funny? I see some random stuff on the streets like Rocky Boxer. Who thought of this? Would be a great idea to put it here. Let them pay. How much is this? One game is how much? 200 drums, or 3 games are 500 drums, and all you got to do is just punch this thing. I think it's turned off right now, but imagine this thing being stood here. A lot of people are walking by, they want to punch somebody in the face. They get to pay 500 drams to punch 3 times somebody in the face. Why is there a disc shop still? There's Bluetooth. Anyways. Black Star Burger has the most expensive hamburgers. Its owner is Timothy, or Timothy as they call it. He's a Russian, African American, just African, or black guy. He's a Russian black guy who sings or raps. And this is what he looks like on the van that's parked outside. There's wasabi, sushi, and more. And more doesn't just mean more. They have so much other menus that it's craziness. Like, you go to a sushi place, but you could have a Armenian soup as well, like ton or some sort of a sapas. Why is that on the menu? This is UC Saint Bogota. A lot of people walk here. There's no cars allowed, so people get to enjoy themselves at nighttime. It's pretty big. It was built back around maybe 12 years ago. Almost all the apartments are sold or vacant. Actually, there may be a lot of vacancies here too. But I know in order to have any sort of leased area here, you gotta sell a lot of product. And you notice in the middle, there's all sorts of stuff like that. Well, if you go underneath the ground, there's another mall underneath the ground. So they have all sorts of hidden secrets here. They have very famous brands as well. New Yorker is part of it. And Massimo Dutti, which is expensive. But there are people here that could afford that as well. This hotel is so beautiful inside. I want to see if they allow me to record what the inside looks like. Porsche Center Yerevan, that's crazy. What is this? Like you made the 9S. Okay, I nekarim. Չեմ կարա։